Hi, I'm your Srinivas sir from Sri Sai Sadbhavana School. I'm teaching science for third standard. We have completed the first lesson. That is, what is the first lesson? The universe. The universe we have already completed. In that we are learnt about the galaxies, Big Bang theory, everything. In that galaxy we have solar system. Our solar system that includes the sun as well as the nine planets. Which are the nine planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay, these are all the 8 planets present in the solar system, which are all revolving around the sun. We learnt about these things. Now we will go the planet Earth. In this chapter, we will go deeply about this planet Earth. We will learn here about the planet Earth, which is present in the solar system, as well as where we are living. We are living on the planet Earth. What is the structure? How it will rotates or revolves? Everything we will go in this chapter. I will read the chapter. Just to look at, please open the page 8. Page 8, second chapter, Planet Earth. Planet Earth. Shall I start? Yes, I will start the reading. Planet Earth is our home. It is blessed with natural gifts like mountains, plants, oceans, rivers, birds, animals, etc. Two-thirds of the Earth's surface is covered with water and one-third is land. That is why the Earth is known as the watery planet or the blue planet. The heavenly bodies such as the sun, the moon and the stars can be seen from the Earth. Let us study about our home in detail. That means I will explain now. Planet Earth is our home. Where we are living? We are living on the Earth. Therefore, it is our home. It is our home planet. It is blessed with natural gifts. What are the things we are seeing on the planet, that is on the Earth? We are seeing mountains, plants, oceans, rivers, birds, animals, everything which are needed to us. We are seeing all the things they are all gifted by this planet. Next, what is our planet looks like? An apple are like round. It covers by two-thirds of Earth's surface is covered with water. That means when you take a full like this, if you divide the Earth into 3 equal parts, if you divide the Earth into 3 equal parts, the two-third part, if you imagine like this, if you divide it into 3 equal parts, this 2 parts is completely filled with water. This 2 parts is completely filled with water and 1 part is the land. And these 2 parts is the water. That means so much of land is covered with water. So much of land is covered with water. This is the imaginary. I will showing how this 1/3 and 2/3 has taken. If you take a full and if you divide it into 3 equal parts, 2 parts of water and 1 part of land. Okay, don't think our Earth is like square. Okay, I am explaining how the 1 part is taken and 2 part water is taken. Okay, that means the 2/3 part of our Earth is filled with water. 2/3 of our Earth is filled with water and 1/3 is the only land available. That is why Earth is known as the watery planet. Therefore, it is called as watery planet because so much of water is present. So much of water is present on the planet and also called it as blue planet. Blue planet. The heavenly bodies such as the sun, the moon and the stars can be seen from the Earth. When you go outside in the night, you will see the sun, the moon and the other stars also. Let us study about our home in detail. We will go in detail. I will read the para, just you look at the textbook. Shape of the Earth. People used to believe that the Earth was flat. The belief was later proved wrong by great sailors who went around the world by sea. They discovered that one could go around the world by starting from a particular point and arriving at the same point at the end of the journey. According to satellite photographs, the Earth is spherical in shape. The Earth is slightly flattened at the top and bottom and bulges at the middle like a pumpkin. The Earth's shape is also described as geoid figure. The facts that prove the shape of the Earth is spherical. The satellite photographs prove that the Earth is spherical, and also the fact that you can go around the world by starting at one point and being able to come back to the same point. What is the shape of the Earth here? They have given how they have decided also. Because we can't go on the top in the olden days. In the olden days, we can't go to the sky. At the time, there is no any rockets or satellites or anything. At the time, they decided how this Earth is round. Okay. First, people used to believe that the Earth was flat. They believe that Earth was flat. Okay. Everyone believed that Earth was flat. There is a ending places there. When we go out of like this, we will fall down into the space. We will fall down into the space. So people, they want to travel from place to place. Because of this, because they believe that the earth is flat, it has edges also. But some sailors, this belief was later proved wrong. This belief that they were proved by wrong by the great sailors. Great sailors means who will go around on the seas, around the world by sea. They discovered that one could go around the world by starting from a particular point. They start from a particular point and they start sailing and they move like this and they will once again come to the same point. If the end is there, what will they will do? They will fall down, but they won't fall down because the earth is round, so they will return to the same point. For example, you take an apple and take an ant and leave it on that. What will do? It will round there only. When you take an ant and keep it on the book, what will do? It will go here and it will fall down. Okay, so the round, that means they will go round, that ant will go round on the apple only. That means the earth is round. Wherever we go, we return to the same point. That means they discovered that one could go around the world by starting from a particular point and arriving at the same point at the end of the journey. They will arrive to the same point. According to satellite photographs, after that, when the rockets are sent to the sky, the earth is spherical in shape. They take the photograph of the earth and they will send that the earth's shape is like this. That is a spherical in shape. The earth is slightly flattened at the top. Here it is flat and the bottom also it is flat. Okay. And bulges at the middle. This bulges at the middle, that means like this. Okay. The earth is bulges at the like this, like a pumpkin. The earth shape is also described as geoid figure. It is also called as geoid figure. Geoid. Are you heard this? Geo means earth. Therefore, we are reading in mathematics geometry. Geo means earth. Geoid figure means earth's figure. Earth's shape or earth's figure. The facts that prove the shape of the earth is spherical. The satellite photographs prove that earth is spherical, and also the fact that you can go around the world by starting at one point and being able to come back to the same point. That means the satellite has taken the picture of the earth from the sky and it looks like round. It looks like spherical or round. Okay, this is how they are decided the earth is round. First, they believe that the earth is flat, but it is concluded that it is round when the satellites they have sent the figures as well as the sailors who proved that the earth is round by traveling from one point and reaching the same point. Okay, I hope you understand what is the shape of the earth. The shape of the earth is round. It is spherical in shape. The earth is slightly flattened at the edges as well as it bulges in the middle. It bulges in the middle like a pumpkin. Next, we'll go for movements of the earth. What are the movements of the earth? The earth has two movements, namely rotation and revolution. The earth has two movements. The earth is always rotating. The earth is always rotating, so it can't stay even a single second. It can't stay even a single second silent. It will always rotating. It is moving, moving, moving. It has two types of movements. It has two types of movements, namely rotation and revolution. I will read this up to here. Afterwards, I will explain. The earth has two movements, namely rotation and revolution. Rotation refers to the spinning of the earth on its own axis, like a top spinning on a nail. It takes 24 hours or 1 day for the earth to make one rotation on its axis. As the earth rotates, it also moves. The earth moves around the sun along a fixed orbit. This movement is called revolution. It takes 365 1/4 days for the each to complete one revolution. So this is about the movements of the earth. Movements of the earth. What are the movements? It has two types of movements. What it will do? The earth rotates on itself own axis, as well as moving like this. It also travels around the sun. Around the sun. From here, if the sun is here, it rotates in a fixed orbit. It starts rotating here only, as well as it also moves from place to, that means in the fixed orbit throughout the year, that it will take 1 year for starting to ending the same point. That means it will take for one round around the sun, it will take 365 1/4 days. They are given here. Rotation refers to the spinning of the earth on its own axis. It has two types of movements. First one is rotation. Second one is revolution. What is rotation and revolution? The rotation explains that refers to the spinning of the earth on its own axis. That means it rotates its own axis. That means we are revolving on us here on the same place. How this is like this? Okay, this is called as rotation. This is called as rotation. Refers to the spinning of the earth on its own axis, like a tap. What you are playing the tap? Okay, it is revolving on its own axis, like a tap spinning on a nail. There is no nail for this earth. It will rotate as it is rotates on its own. So the rotation means rotating like this. Okay, it takes 24 hours or 1 day for the earth to make one rotation on its axis. That means from starting point to end the same point, it will take 1 day. That is 24 hours. How many hours? 24 hours to complete one rotation. That is 1 day. What we call it as 1 day. Okay, by this rotation we are getting day and night. By this rotation only we are getting day and nights. Okay, next when you come to here, rotates. As the earth rotates, it also moves. It won't stand here only. If while rotating itself, its own axis, it also moves around the sun. The earth moves around the sun along a fixed orbit. Fixed orbit. This movement is called revolution. First one is rotation. Second one is revolution. This revolution is moving in a fixed path around the sun. Moving in a fixed path around the sun. It takes 365 1/4 days. To complete one full revolution. To complete one revolution, it takes 365 1/4 days. But we are counting, it is called as 1 year. It is called as 1 year. We are calculating this 365 days as 1 year. This 1/4 days is taken for 4 years once. We will calculate it as a leap year. For that reason, every 4 years we get leap year. That is when we are getting this one extra day in February. In February, we are getting 29 days. In February, we are getting 29 days. That is leap year. For every 4 years, we are adding this 1/4 days to that day. So it will adjust here. Okay, that is 365 days every year. For 1 year, we are calculating as 365 days. Okay, how these days and hours will come. Okay, this by the rotation we are getting day and night, that is 24 hours. Revolution, it will take 365 1 by 4 days. Here they have given how the rotation will takes place, how the rotation will takes place and how the revolution will takes place. By this revolution we are getting the seasons. By this revolution we are getting the seasons. Okay, life on the earth. How the life on the earth. The earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life. I am reading, please watch the textbook. Life on the earth. The earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life. Scientists are still researching to find out whether any other planet too supports life. So far, there is no evidence to prove that there are living beings in other planets. Life is possible on the earth because it has air, water and sunlight. All living beings need air to breathe. Water is also essential for life. We can't live for more than a few days without drinking water. Sun is an important source of energy for life. The light and heat provided by the sun help living beings to survive. The earth has all natural gifts which make the existence of plants, animals and human beings possible on the earth. The earth is our home. We should protect it from pollution. Here in this para, what they explained, how the life on the earth. The earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life. You know very well, 8 planets are there. In that planets, only one, that means on the earth only the life exists. On the earth only the life exists. That means scientists are still researching to find out whether any other planet too supports life. That means we are sending satellites to the Mars also, whether there is a life is present. Or on the moon, first they have checked, there is no life. There is no life on the moon because it is very, very nearest satellite, but we can't get the life because there is no air as well as the water in that. They are searching, still they are searching whether the life supports in any other planets. So far, there is no evidence to prove that there are living beings in other planets. So far, that means still today they are searching that, but they won't get any result. That means there is no any living planets like our Earth. Living animals on the earth like that planet, there is no any other planet they have searched. Life is possible on the earth because, why the life is possible on the earth? Because it has air, water as well as sunlight. These are the 3 very, very important things the earth has. Which are they? Air, water as well as sunlight. All the planets have sunlight, but the temperature which is necessary for the growing of the plants as well as the animals, which is very accurately it is fixed. So the sunlight is very, very important. All living beings need air to breathe. That means without air we can't live. Okay, water is also essential for life, for our basic needs as well as for drinking, for growing also. This water is very, very important. We can't live for more than a few days without drinking water. Not only few days, for 1 day we can't live. Okay, sun is an important source of energy for life. That means the sunlight gives the life to the plants as well as it will support in the food processing, that is photosynthesis, and prepare their own food. Plants prepare their own food by this sunlight. Without sunlight, they won't prepare the food. The light and heat provided the sun help living beings to survive. That means by producing the food. The earth has all natural gifts which make the existence of plants, animals and human beings possible on the earth. By these 3, it is possible to us to live on the earth. Without air, we can't live. Without water, we can't live. Without sunlight also, we can't live. So by these 3 things which are present on the earth, it is possible for the other living beings to stay on the earth or to live on the earth. The earth is our home. So, which is our home? The earth is our home. What we have to do? We have to protect it from pollution. Nowadays, the pollution is more. The man is making so many activities. By the activities of the man, it is get polluted. It is get polluted. So, we have to save our home. Otherwise, if we lose our home, where can we live? There is no place for us to live. So, we have to protect our earth from pollution. Realms of the earth. The realms means what are the characteristics, how the earth is there. The earth consists of 4 realms. They are atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Each layer is equally important for our survival on the earth. Realms of the earth, that means layers. Layers are the earth. What we call is realms. Realms means layers. What are the layers on the earth? The earth consists of 4 realms. They are atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. What we call it as atmosphere. Now we will move to the realms of the earth. Realms of the earth. The earth consists of 4 realms. They are atmosphere. What are they? Atmosphere. Next one is hydrosphere. Lithosphere. Fourth one is biosphere. So these are the layers of the earth. Layers of the earth. They have divided into 4 layers. First one is atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. These are the 4 layers of the earth. Each layer is equally important for our survival on the earth. I will read this para. The earth consists of 4 realms. They are atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere land, the biosphere, living things. Each layer is equally important for our survival on the earth. A layer of earth surrounds air. A layer of air surrounds the earth. It is called atmosphere. The atmosphere is made up of gases such as nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide which support life. Sunshine keeps the air at the required temperature for human beings, plants and animals to live. Plants and animals to live. So here the earth consists of 4 realms. First one is atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. The earth is divided into 4 layers. From the atmosphere they have taken, that is the first one is the atmosphere. What is then the above the earth? Hydrosphere, that is water. Okay, lithosphere means land and biosphere means living things. Biosphere means living things. The first atmosphere is air. Hydrosphere means water. Lithosphere means land. Fourth one, living things. Living things. So living things. A layer of air surrounds the earth. You know very well, air is present on the earth. A layer of the earth that surrounds the earth. If the earth is like this, a layer of earth, a layer of air surrounds the earth like this. Surrounds the earth like this. This is called as atmosphere. Earth's atmosphere. This full is called as Earth's atmosphere. Okay, this full area is called as Earth's atmosphere. This is the atmosphere. Okay, the atmosphere is made up of gases. Which are the gases? It is made up of nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. It is made up of nitrogen, oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. These are the gases. Still more gases are there. Mainly these nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide are the gases which are present in the atmosphere. Okay, which supports the life. This supports the life. This nitrogen helps in the plants growing, oxygen for the breathing purpose, carbon dioxide for the purpose of food preparation in the plants. Food preparation in the plants. This nitrogen helps in the growing of the plants. You will learn in the next other higher classes. Okay. Sunshine keeps the air at the required temperature for human beings, plants and animals to live. This sunshine keeps the air at the required temperature. What the sunlight we are getting, it keeps this air in some temperature, required temperature, which the plants, animals can live safely. Otherwise, if the sunlight is more, what will do? They will die. If the sunlight is more, what the animals and plants? They die. So for that reason, this atmosphere helps the filtering of the sun rays as well as how this it avoids the highest sunlight. That means the temperature, it controls the temperature. It controls the temperature. That is, sunshine keeps the air at the required temperature for human beings, plants and animals to live. That means it can't heat the more the temperature. That means the temperature is avoided by this atmosphere also. Okay. Next, the water. The water surface of the earth is known as hydrosphere. What we call it as hydrosphere. This is water bodies. It contains all the solid, liquid and gaseous forms of water. It contains all the solid. Solid means like ice in our Himalayas. Okay. And liquid and gaseous form of water. Liquid means you know very well water bodies, that is like oceans. Okay. And water in the form of gaseous. Gaseous means in the atmosphere also some water vapors, that is like clouds, everything. Okay. Water supports a lot of aquatic creatures like fish, turtles, crabs, sharks, whales and water plants. By what is the uses of this water? We are also using this water, as well as the animals also need water, plants and everyone need the water. And this water supports a lot of aquatic creatures also like fishes, creatures like fishes, turtles, crabs, sharks, whales and water plants. It also supports these animals. Next, go to the land, that is lithosphere. The land surface of the earth is known as lithosphere. It is made up of rocks and it provides us with minerals, soil for cultivation and building materials. That means this lithosphere is the land portion. Lithosphere is called as land portion. What is provides? It is made up of rocks and it provides with us minerals. For example, like aluminum ore, gold, silver, everything, copper, everything we are getting from the land area only. From the land area only, that granites for your home and everything that we are getting from the earth only. And minerals also for the growing purpose of the plants. It supplies minerals also for the growth of the plants, soil for cultivation and building materials. We are getting the building materials from this lithosphere only, that is from the land. The biosphere contains all the microorganisms, that means the living things. Biosphere means living things. The biosphere contains all the microorganisms, plants and animals of the earth. Since life exists on the land, in the air, in water, the biosphere overlaps all the other realms. Once again I will read. The biosphere contains all the microorganisms, plants and animals of the earth. That means the living things, biosphere. Since life exists on land, in the air, that means in the air also the living things exist, in the air as well as in the water. Land, water and in the air also the living things present. Okay. The biosphere overlaps all the other realms. That means biosphere is very, very important because these all are present on the biosphere. They are all present on the biosphere. Okay. Next, this completes your chapter. Here they are given, try this. Make 2 sets of flashcards, a set of cards with pictures of rain, clouds, rocks, mountains. We will do this in the school. When you come to the school, we will do. Here they are given, do you know? That means they have summarized the lesson. The earth rotates from west to east. The earth rotates from west to east. That means like this. If this is west, it will start from west to east, not from east to west. For that reason, the sun rises in the east. The earth rotates from west to east. Jupiter is the fastest among all the planets in its rotation. Which is the fastest rotating planet is the Jupiter. Jupiter is the fastest rotating planet. Okay. Moon, the only satellite of the earth, is the second brightest heavenly object next to the sun. Moon, the only satellite of the earth, is the second brightest heavenly object next to the sun. That means what we are seeing, that means from the earth, what we are seeing, the brightest next to the sun is the moon. In the full moon day, we are getting like the day, we will feel like the day in the night, because we are getting light from the moon. That means it reflects the sunlight. Okay. Then also it is the brightest object, heavenly object next to the sun, to the moon. That means when you see the brightest objects from the moon, from the earth, which are the brightest? First one is sun, the second one is moon. Okay. Now let us recall. The shape of the earth is spherical, flat at the top and with a blue as at its sides, bulge at its sides. The shape of the earth is spherical, flat at the top and with a bulge at its sides. The earth has two movements, rotation and revolution. Rotation is the spinning of the earth on its axis, which takes 24 hours to complete. Revolution is the movement of the earth, which takes an earth round of the earth around the sun in its orbit, which takes 365 1/4 days or a year. The earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life. The earth is made up of four realms. They are atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. These are all comes in the lesson what we have learned. That is, the shape of the earth is spherical, that is round. Okay, flat at the top. That means here it is some flat. Okay, and bulges in the edges. Bulges at the edges. That means sides. The earth has two moments, rotation and revolution. Rotation takes 24 hours. Revolution takes 365 1/4 days. Revolution is the movement of the earth around the sun in its orbit, which takes 365 1/4 days. The earth is the only planet in the solar system which supports life. Other planets cannot support, because when you take Mercury, it is very nearest to the sun, so it gets so much of heat, that means so much of sunlight, so the life cannot exist. Other than the earth, after the earth, they are very cool, because they are very far away from the sun, so they are very cool. So life cannot exist in that planet. Our earth is in the safe place, so we get that air, water as well as the other things, sunlight in the proper way, so the life exists on the earth. The earth is made up of four realms: atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere, that is air, water, land and living things. Okay, I hope you understand this very well. Here they are given the chapter, they are given the question and answer. We will send by the Google Classroom. Okay, I hope you understand very well. Okay, thank you.